Hello and welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another live stream. So happy you could come back with us tonight. So happy that the market is back green too. So a lot of good things on the horizon here for cryptocurrency and a lot of good things to talk about tonight actually. A lot of things. Bitcoin, we're going to get into that first and foremost. And it's amazing how quick things can turn around, right? We were down 12% not too long ago. Really, a little bit over 24 hours ago, there was complete FUD being surfaced, right? Everybody was so nervous, and I mean, all you heard was negativity, and now look at this. Look what a difference a day makes in the market, up over 5% now, and this is the name of the game, everybody. Volatility, right? We talk about it all the time, but I can't stress it enough. The crypto market is not the stock market, right? Now, if the S&P and the Dow Jones, if they were to fall 10%, or oh my gosh, I mean, the world would be falling, right? However, in crypto, it's completely normal. So I just sent out the tweet to everybody. Can you check out Casper Lab? Okay, 909, Casper Lab. What is it? Is it an exchange? Is it a token? Welcome into the stream, my friend. Welcome back. I remember seeing you in here. Hilarious name, too, by the way. But we got to start with Bitcoin up almost 10%. All right. So let's take a look at this. Look at this last candlestick. And what this candlestick represents, this is just today, okay? This is today's candlestick. These are daily candlesticks here. And we can see, look at the surge Bitcoin has made here today. We've talked about a few different times on stream that there tends to be a level. Okay, it didn't get quite down there here in the 24-hour period. But what's the 7-day, just to make sure I'm not missing it. Okay, yeah, yesterday's low. There it is. So we tend to get down into this 31 range, okay, into the 30s. There seems to be a ton of support down here for Bitcoin. At 30 and 31, there's a lot of support forming. We could see that dating back to the last few crashes or corrections, whichever you prefer, the last few that have happened. We've seen Bitcoin pop off this 30 or 31 number really quickly. And no different here today as we are storming up towards 37,000 here. Last time it crashed, if you remember, back on the 23rd and 19th of May, we went from 31,000 of Bitcoin all the way up to 40,000. We went from 31,000 to 40,000 in a 24-hour period. And if anybody remembers that video I put out, I talked all about institutional money. That's the only kind of money that can come in and force that kind of reversal in the price that quickly. Okay, retail investors can't do that. But big money, big power can. And we saw that, which is good. That is good for the long-term outlook of Bitcoin. We want institutional money in there. What we don't like is when they pull the rug and then, it gets a lot of people who are new to crypto, it gets them really nervous and they end up selling too. That's what we don't want, okay? So hopefully you held through, the struggles, I guess the daily struggles yesterday, or bought. Yesterday was a great buying opportunity as well. So it is a coin. Okay, Casper Lab. Hey man, can you send me a tweet? I'll put this right here. Send me a tweet or send me a DM and give me something to look at here. I'll send that to you right now, and I'll pull up my Twitter here so I have it ready, and then we'll take a look at it. Especially this early in the stream, we'll take a quick look at it. So, all right, everybody, as you're on your way inside, before you get comfortable, before you take your shoes off, make sure you just hit that like button for us. That always helps out with the YouTube algorithm. All right, so let's take a look. Look at this candlestick. I gotta love it on Bitcoin, huh? If we zoom out a little bit, you can see it was pretty brutal here from June 3rd. It was just a slow decline and then obviously a big drop here on the 8th, but yeah, this was not a good pattern here, and now quickly reversing field though. So love to see that for Bitcoin. Here in the 24-hour period, the high is 36.7, which they've actually just not updated it. So we're actually setting 24-hour highs right now. So if we refresh this, we might see that on the statistics. 36.81. So yeah, they haven't even refreshed this because we are right now setting daily highs for Bitcoin. Will this get all the way back up to 40? That's a good question. How long will it take until it gets back to 40? Might even be a better question, right? So here, let me ask you guys in chat. Will Bitcoin, let's say, get back to 40K by Friday by Friday night, 12 p.m. East? All right, I'm going to ask all of you this question, and I want to get your responses because I am really interested in this. So I just put out the poll. You should see that. I think it should show up in the chat. I saw this poll feature. I was trying to try it out. So maybe that actually went out to the community. Oh, there it is. Okay, how about that? So there you go. You got the question right there. Yes or no, will Bitcoin get back to 40K by Friday night? Carlos, how you doing, man? How you doing, my friend? Welcome back. Tori, I'm going to go on a limb and say when BTC hits low to mid 40K and we see things come back and stabilize, we will see ShibaSwap. Yeah, Tori made some great points today. Tori, welcome back to the stream. You're becoming a mainstay here in the chat and on the live streams. Really appreciate having you. Always adding good insight, too. Tori brought something to my attention earlier today on Twitter, and I think it was some really good analysis. In fact, I'll pull it up, and we could take a look at it on stream. Paper Plates Clothing, I was first to vote. Appreciate you, brother. Thank you. Yeah, everybody, there should be a poll up on your end in the chat box, so make sure you vote on this. I'm gonna run this for a little while here while we're on stream. And Tori, was that an actual tweet that you sent me, or was it a message? I can't remember. Must have been an actual tweet, wasn't it? Okay. All right, so welcome in everybody that's new. Hammer that like button here on your way in before you take your shoes off and get comfortable. We've got a poll going there. Check that out over there on the chat, and let me know what you think about that. All right, so where are we at? Tori, where the heck? Oh, okay, it was a thread, wasn't it? I think this was the earlier thread. So actually, this was interesting. Tori did say something about... there you go. Follow Tori on Twitter, too. Give her a follow, part of the Shib Army. When I opened the crypto app, I got this. I have no idea what this is. So this was actually on Crypto.com. We talked about as things were crashing yesterday. A lot of exchanges were dealing with some issues again. Crypto.com, one of those exchanges that was having some problems. But it was short-lived from what I hear. So it was a YouTube post. Gotcha, Tori. Okay, I was over on Twitter. Well, there you go. You just got a free shout out on Twitter. Okay, it was a YouTube community post, wasn't it? Okay, that's right. I remember now. Appreciate that. Flavio, what are the odds that we get into Robinhood this month? Pretty low this month, Flavio. Again, I'll say this. I've said it many times before. I'm holding Shiba Inu for the long term. Okay. Hit the like button if you're also holding Shib long term. If you're holding Shib long term, hit the like button. All right, so if we go over to channel here, we could pull up Tori's comment that she made today. I thought it was an interesting one. Talking about ShibaSwap when she feels that that it will be rolled out. Basically, she's thinking when the market starts to stabilize a little bit, comes back, that ShibaSwap will be released. So, which one was that? Tori, where the heck was that? Wasn't in here, was it? I'm a he, him. Oh, sorry about that, Tori. I apologize. My bad, man. My bad. I'm sorry, Tori. Where the heck was that, Tori? It was a message on a YouTube post. Oh, it was on one of the videos, wasn't it? Shoot, that's going to be hard to find. Was it on the video that was put out today? I think it might have been, right? Will, what's going on, man? Was going to ask where I should throw some extra cash. Saw the poll, so let's sprinkle it in some BTC. Yeah, man, I think hopefully you voted on the poll too. I think, you know, like last time, it got down to 31. It bounced all the way up to 40. So I think we could continue to see a run here. We'll continue to watch it. Where's it at now? All right, it pulled back a little bit now. Interesting. It has pulled back a little bit. We'll keep the trading view chart up because I kind of want to watch this. This candlestick today has been really bullish. It was today's video? Okay. All right, cool. All right, so there's the candlestick for today. This is daily candlesticks here. So, all right, so let me go back and check that out. I do want to find that. I don't want to play this through here. All right, pause. There we go. No. Wait a minute. Okay. So I'm looking for Tori's comment here. Hopefully it surfaces to the top. I should have pinned it actually. Maybe I will go in and pin it actually. That would help, huh?
The bag has its roots in music.
Oh geez, sorry about that, y'all. All right, so Amen, what's up, man? Roderick, what's going on? Hello from Chicago. I'm holding Shib. More power on your stream. Thank you, my friend. Thank you, Roderick. Appreciate it, man. Damian Reedy, hey Zach, what's your thoughts on Shiba? Hopefully I didn't miss you talking about it. You didn't miss anything, man. These are long live streams. We're going to be talking about it for a while, so if you're ready to hang out for a bit, you came to the right place. Caesar knows what's up. He knows what's up about that. Caesar, he was in here last night for like the first hour and a half. First hour, went and got something to eat, came back, we were still on stream. But no, Damien, if you're looking just for a quick bit, I'm really bullish on Shib in the long term. I'm not trying to flip this really quickly. I'm having patience with it. I've said a few times, and I'll say it again. You know, if we can get back to all-time highs, and you might not want to hear this. I mean, I'm not going to be that person like we're getting to $1 tomorrow. Like, no, that's not going to happen. So, you know, if we get back to all-time highs or close to it by the end of the year, I think that would be a big win. Okay. All right, so welcome in everybody that's new. Welcome back to the returners. Sorry here, Tori. I am looking for your comment. Where the heck? Can I sort? No. All right, let's see. Where are the other ones? Where are all of they? Oh, here we go. Found it. Okay, so this was Tori today making a nice comment here on the Shiba Inu update today. So said she has he has an idea. Sorry, I keep thinking now it's a she. I'm sorry, Tori. I got an idea of ShibaSwap release I want to throw at you. I will watch the video first though. Would love to hear it. Okay, so a lot of people asking about the ShibaSwap release. I think it's ready for release. I think if it's ready for release, it's going to be when the market is up and stabilizes a bit. So instead of using the catalyst of the swap to pull us out of a hole, we are hitting the ground running, gaining ground instead of just regaining old ground. Now, as far as a Robinhood listing, I'm on the fence about it. It's better if it's better before ShibaSwap. So they are eating up more tokens or after and having those buyers buying in at the higher prices. But I would think Robinhood would first list before ShibaSwap or lose out on buyers going other routes to get in on the 2-week 10x. Just thoughts running through my head today. Interesting insight, I thought. You know, I think, you know, a couple things here, you know, responding and reacting here to Tori's post. I think it was a really good one. And I want to go ahead and, can I pin it? I guess I can't. Can I bring it to the top or something? Well, that stinks. I wish I can pin a comment on a comment. That'd be nice, right? But you can't. Okay, so a couple things I want to respond to here. So with Robinhood, I agree with you. I hear where you're coming from. It could be beneficial for it to come out before. However, I do think no matter what, people will buy this asset on Robinhood, regardless of if and when ShibaSwap comes out, if it's out before Robinhood or after. I think Robinhood has created a place and a platform where ShibaSwap is just going to do well there regardless. All right, so that's one thing. Now, when Robinhood will add it, I'm not sure. But I did have something else to add as it's related to some exchanges with Shiba Inu. So one thing I noticed, because I'm always on Coinbase, and welcome in to anybody new here. We've got a nice running poll going on. Make sure you take that. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. One thing I noticed while being on Coinbase yesterday and today is I kept seeing Shiba Inu as an asset, and I started thinking, was it just listed on Coinbase as an asset? Because on Coinbase, they'll list the ones that obviously are tradable on Coinbase, but they'll also list other tokens, other top tokens. And now Shiba Inu is popping up on my Coinbase, like all the time. And I never saw it there before, okay, where you could search. So I think Coinbase added it as an asset on there, not to trade yet, but it's as one of their assets that you can look at to kind of gauge where the price is. You can learn a little bit about it, what have you. Let me know if I'm the only one who noticed that or if somebody else noticed that as well. I meant to put that in the update today, and it kind of slipped my mind because it's not like hard news, but it was something interesting. Now, does that mean I trying to extrapolate here a little bit and probably reaching a little bit, but still, it's worth a thought. Does that mean that, Coinbase is perhaps interested in adding it down the road? Like, why would they make it available to view if they weren't interested in maybe adding the asset later? Or is it just because it's a hype coin and, there's a big community, a growing community around Shiba Inu? I don't know. What do you think? All right, so finally, last night, Bitcoin was approved by the Salvadorian Congress. Yes, Carlos, that and the US dollar will now be both options as legal tenders in the country, which is so So I think that's awesome. And maybe that is a reason why we're seeing a nice little run up here for Bitcoin. I think so. But I wanted to highlight Tori's comment. That was really, really good. And really appreciate you sending that one in, man. Thank you. All right, let's go back to Bitcoin because it's still pretty bullish here. Look at this one day. Now it's retracing a bit, coming back down to 37, but still up. Oh no, we're actually moving up. Sorry. I totally had that backwards. We were at 36.9 when we came on here, so actually we're moving in the right direction. Bitcoin's still running up and running out here. So, Damian Reedy, say less. Dan Sturgis, what's up? I think we'll see a run, but also some futures expiring later this month. That's a good thought, yeah. Kevin Long's holding to the moon. Nice, man. LOL, yeah, love to talk about Shiba and its potential. Definitely. Definitely. H-bar, yeah, that's one we've looked at, Manvith. We'll take a look at some other assets a little bit later. I want to watch this Bitcoin chart for a little bit and just kind of see what's going on here. We can even probably zone in here a little bit closer. Let's go to the 30-minute maybe. What about the 1 minute? That's going to be fluctuating quite a bit. So here's the 1 minute chart on Bitcoin. Just some great action today for Bitcoin. All right, so as I'm looking at that, let me catch up on chat a little bit. Not feeling warm and cozy about June entirely because of that. Yeah, I hear you. I hear you, Dan. I definitely hear you, brother. Steve, what's up, man? How you doing, sir? What's going on? Oh, you ain't kidding. Yeah, it's was down 12%, and now it's up 5%. It's crazy. It's crazy. Jake G, what's up, man? Nobody wants to really answer this. Is simply holding the real strategy for investors. So many YouTubers say they are going to sell at a certain level. David, I stress this on the channel all the time. Welcome to the stream if you are new here. Very glad to have you. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. We're really building a nice community out. So here's what I say to answer that question all the time. You need to have an exit strategy. We need to. We all do. We all need to have an exit strategy, okay, with every asset that we acquire. Now, I will say from my perspective, most of my exit strategies are 2025, 2030. And even when I say exit strategy, it doesn't mean I'm going to sell everything. I'm planning on taking a particular percentage of a profit by either, let's say, 2025 or 2030, depending on the asset. Then I'll let the rest of it keep working for me, right? Now, there are times where I try to swing trade, right? I don't really day trade. Day trade and swing trading are different, okay? Day trade is like sitting there and like it's the minute by minute like price action, and you're just hammering away, and you got to have a lot of computing power and really high technology to do all the day trading and really have success. Now, swing trading, that's like when you're going to hold something for a month or a week, and it's really tough to do though, okay? Swing trading is so hard to be good at consistently because it's so hard to time the market, especially the crypto market. So like swing trading, during the stock market, in my opinion, way easier than swing trading in crypto because crypto is just way more volatile, right? It's so hard to gauge where things are going to be on a day-to-day basis, okay? So that would be my answer there, and hopefully that helps you out. Let me know if it does, and yeah. Let me know if that answers your question and gives you some insight. And anybody else out there, if you're getting some value out of this video, welcome back to the stream or welcome for the first time. So happy that you made it back or stumbled upon us here for the first time, and really appreciate you stopping by, so thank you. Felipe, Shiba Cash just got listed on Hotbit yesterday. It's already up 300%. Interesting. Interesting, Felipe. I didn't know about that. Pat TKO, what's up? It's been on there for a while now, at least since May 15th. Okay. Which one is that? Doing good, just fixing some RVs at work, catching up on the crypto day. How's your day been? Pretty good, Steve. Can't complain, man. Can't complain. No one will listen anyway, right? Man Vith, how you doing? H-bar, H-bar, please. Wow, okay, all right, Man Vith. Oh, relax. It's okay. We'll get there. Casper Coin, it's a blockchain network. Gotcha. Cool. Alan, what's up, man? Welcome back. Carl, hey, what's up, dude? What's up? Bank of England could be bringing out Bitcoin in the near future. I saw a quick story on that today, Carl. That was interesting. There are some other, countries now talking about it. I think with El Salvador, a precedent will be set, especially in countries where, let's face it, their currency is not worth as much as, the top 5 currencies. And it really does help out every civilian who lives in those countries, right? It helps with, daily life, daily activities when they have options to use Bitcoin or not. So I think El Salvador is setting a precedent here. Obviously, they're going to be the first to give that option to their citizens, and I do think other countries will follow in due time. I do. It'll be interesting to see, what other news we hear out of the Bank of England or perhaps even other countries here in the near distant future. So, should be interesting. So for those of you interested, let me just drop this real quick. For those of you interested in stocks, and I know a lot of you are interested solely in crypto, solely in Shib. I understand that. I will, be creating other content though. I mean, I'll always create some content about Shib because I know it's a, very big community and a growing community, and I know how passionate we are all about it. But I do create content on other, crypto assets, other stocks. I'll even create other content outside of the stock arena and talk more macro just about health and wealth and getting your life in order along with your finances. That's kind of how I actually started this channel, which is kind of interesting, and it kind of just led me in this direction. So you'll see here in the description, crypto and stocks, but also just general health and wealth. And I'm a communication professor who teaches in marketing and business as well, by trade. So I am passionate about this sort of thing. And then self-development. I share, some of the strategies and books that I've read that have helped me get to this point in life. And trust me, I'm not done growing. It's all about constant growth. So that's what we're about here on the channel. If you like that, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. That's what we're doing here. So already a growing community, and I'm learning each and every day from all of you, and I really thank you. I'm very appreciative, very grateful. So thank you. So what else do we got? Sorry, I got off track a little bit, but I wanted to get that out because it is a big deal to me. So, but for those of you interested, okay, in stocks and not just crypto, I thought I'd put out a pretty good informative video here on these three stocks, and kind of took it away from the technical analysis aspect and went more about just the company. Right? Sometimes when you're learning about assets or stocks, you could do all the technical analysis, you could dig into the finances, and all that's good. I think all that's important. But sometimes you can learn a lot just by answering easy questions. Like, how do you see this fitting into the world in 2030? Is this aligning with where the world is going, right? So when you start to think about those technologies that are only getting more and more important for our society, right? Things like artificial intelligence, things like robotics, things like big data, right? The companies who do this well tend to win in the long term. So I talk a little bit about that in the video today. Why these three companies, best stocks to buy for 2030. Of course, that's going into the strategy of buying and holding for a long time. So I will be sprinkling in some videos on the stock market. I talked about EVs just the other day too. So if you're interested, even if you're new to the stock market and only in the crypto space, if you want to dip your toes in there, I give you some things to talk about with 6 total companies just listed in these two videos right here. So hopefully go check those out, and that helps you out. So okay, now let's go over and run through. Hold on, let's check that Bitcoin price real quick just to see what's going on. Still running up, guys. Consolidating a little bit here, right? But the last few minutes, this is like the last 10 minutes been consolidating. Now it's looking like it's wants to break out again here. So we'll continue to watch Bitcoin, because as Bitcoin goes up, you guys know how it works. As Bitcoin goes up, usually the entire market goes up. So we want to root for Bitcoin, even if we don't have Bitcoin as an asset. So I was talking about Shib being trackable on Coinbase. Oh, okay, Pat, gotcha. Sorry, it's been on there for a while now, since at least May 15th. Okay, all right, I just started seeing it, so I don't know if I don't know why, but I appreciate you letting me know. So it has been on there for a little while, but that's interesting that it's on there, that it's even on there to look up and it's listed. David, yes, thank you. So I guess when you could take out your initial investments and then let it ride. That's a good strategy. I use that quite a bit. Now, when you take out those initial investments, is it like, sometimes it's not right when you hit that number. It's not like right when you, okay, I put 300 in here. As soon as this gets to 600, I'll take my 300 out and now I'm back. You could do it that way, or you could say, all right, I'm putting 3,000 in, right? When this asset is worth 10,000, I'm taking 7,000 out and leaving 3, right? Or you know what I mean? So you could go out longer time frames, but you have to make that individual decision, I believe, for each asset, okay? All right, so I'm going to leave the poll running for another 5 minutes or so. So if you haven't taken that poll, I want to know if Bitcoin will hit 40K, and I'll reveal the answers there for everybody too. All right, so what else do we got here? Ethereum is only up 3%, but it's good to see it green. Okay, Cardano sneaking up near 3%. Look where it's going back to. It's going back to that comfy range that it loves, that 162, 165. That's the comfy range right now for Cardano. That seems to be where it settles in. Same thing here with Doge. It's got a nice comfy range at 33 cents, 34 cents. So these two kind of been settling in these price areas for a few weeks now, really, aside from the crash, right, or the correction. XRP up a little bit. It was hovering at 85 cents there for a while, so I know a lot of people were talking about this yesterday. Some people scooped it up and added to their positions on XRP or opened up a position. DOT is back up 6% along with Uniswap. Bitcoin Cash. Interestingly, when I woke up this morning, Bitcoin Cash was up like 40% for some odd reason. Not sure why, but it did settle down after that. So again, not sure why it was up there, but it sure was. And interestingly, too, I think Solana was also well above this number, but it's since come down. But still, nice gain here in the 7-day period here of 25% for Solana. Got Litecoin and Chainlink, some modest gainers today. You know, we talked about a little bit this last night. I thought it was an interesting conversation. You know, of these assets here in the top, well, from 20 to 11, of these ones right here, which ones are you most likely to see in the top 10 and then stay in the top 10? What do you think? Is it Link? Is it Polygon? Is it Solana? Is it VeChain or Stellar down here? Which ones are more likely to get in that top 10 and stay there? Internet Computer was, but it's been falling rapidly, down 23% here in the last week. Polygon has been taking a beating in the last week, but you know, I'm okay with that. You all know how I feel about Polygon long term with its connection with Ethereum 2.0. We are going to talk about Ethereum 2.0 actually. Some good news came out on ETH 2.0 today. So we will talk about that during the live stream. VeChain up a little bit, 5%. Love to see it. VeChain did dip down below 10 cents, and we mentioned it on stream. Great time to get into VeChain below 10. And it was only momentarily, and now it's back up to 11. Stellar Lumens XLM down 15% in the 7-day, but still modest gains here in the 24-hour. Are you staking Solana? David, I don't have Solana. But you know, it's one of those things. I've got a lot of things around it. I've got Link and got Doge and Cardano. I've got Link and Polygon. And I want to get Theta. You know what I mean? I want to get Theta. So you know, it's just one of those things. Eventually, I might add Solana. I could eventually. I won't say I won't. You know, I saw an article today about Ethereum Classic that somebody was pretty bullish on that. I've never been bullish on Ethereum Classic. I don't know why people are. I really don't know why the price ran up the way it did. If you know why, let me know, because I have no idea. I searched around. I tried to find some information. Like, why is Ethereum Classic running up? All indications to me are for no reason. Like, I don't see them working on a groundbreaking project or anything. So, I don't know. I'm just I'm mega bullish on Ethereum and, you know, Ethereum 2.0, the ETH, the regular asset. But ETH Classic just seems like it's destined to get squeezed out because it's not geared toward the future of where I believe crypto is going. And that's going to be a proof of stake model. Okay. I read that the Sharks of San Jose, yeah, we talked about that on stream actually, Alan, a couple nights ago or last night, can't remember. First hockey team league to accept Bitcoin for the payments of different services. Yeah, we talked about that. That's pretty cool. A lot of teams now doing that. I think they said it was the 4th team now in Oakland, because San Jose is right there in Oakland. Correct me if I'm wrong. The Oakland A's already do it. Maybe the Warriors. There were like 4 other teams that already do it out there in Oakland. So. Pretty cool, yeah. Hunt God, what's up, man? How you doing? Welcome back, brother. Kusama making a nice gain today, 15%. How about, what was the one that was up yesterday and now it's getting crushed? There were 2 assets. It was that and Theta Fuel. Shoot, do you guys remember which one that was? It was some weird, here it is, Leo. Leo and Theta Fuel were the 2 that were up yesterday, which was so interesting out of nowhere. And I woke up this morning and Leo was the biggest loser when I looked at this chart early this morning. Down now 10% in the 7-day, even after those big gains yesterday. So again, just showing how volatile this market can be, right, with individual assets. So, all right, Menveeth, I'm coming to you, brother. We're going H-bar. Let's check it out. Up 1.40% here in the 24-hour period. Let's check it out. Hedera hash graph. We have talked about this a couple times. All right, let's see here. So where are we at here? 24-hour low. Okay, not a lot of fluctuation here. Just from looking at the chart, though, looks like it's definitely trending downwards right now. So I would be kind of watching this. Let's see in the 3-month what kind of things we can learn here. Yeah, there's been some talks of theta breakout, I know, and I just hope I didn't miss my opportunity. I mean, here's the thing: a lot of consolidation here in the 1 month for H-bar, which is nice. Actually, it's not as bad as it looked on that year-to-date chart. So yeah, this is actually not too bad. We're actually trending up when you look at, well, since yesterday we got that low point, and since then we've been bouncing up. So actually things are looking better here. Here in the 7-day. Let's go to the 1-day. This will even look better. Yeah, 1 day here for Hedera, nice. So big fluctuations, but all in all, it's going up. So let's take a look at the 30-day, 16 and 39, 90 is 16. So the low in the 90-day is 16. Okay. So in the last 3 months, it hasn't been fluctuating too much. It did get up to 44.95. What is this again? Got to refresh my memory. Oh, the trust layer of the internet, right? Public network that allows individuals and businesses to create powerful decentralized apps. Fairer, more efficient system that eliminates some of the limitations that older blockchains platforms face, such as low performance and instability. Gotcha. Okay. And unlike other cryptocurrency platforms, it isn't built on top of a conventional blockchain. Instead, it introduces a completely novel type of distributed ledger technology known as the hash graph, right? And I like this about H-bar. So the platform offers several major network services, a token service that allows users to easily configure and mint both fungible and non-fungible tokens. I like that they're in the NFT space early. I like that for H-bar. And it also says they're using a novel form of proof of stake, which I also like, to stake their risks to help protect the network. Right now, all Hedera nodes are managed by either Hedera itself. So I remember that, yeah, we talked about this, and you know, this is one to watch for sure. In terms of the price, it's not the best time to buy, I would say, but it's not the worst time either. I'd say it's somewhere in between. But yeah, if you like this thing long term, also depending on where you got in, because this thing did run up to 40-some cents, so if you can, you know, get your average cost down by buying some here. Okay, let's end the poll here. I don't know if this pops up in the actual comments here or what happens. Let's see. I appreciate it, David. Thank you, man. Thanks for stopping by. Hopefully you can come back for a little bit too. At some other time, man. Okay, there's the poll results, everybody. Will Bitcoin get back to 40K by Friday night? 71% say yes. 59 people voted. Interesting. Okay, so a lot of you think Bitcoin will get back to 40K. We're pushing up over 37K right now. So it's Wednesday night, so we've got, what, 48 hours to make up some ground here and push to 40K. So that's interesting. A lot of you believe it'll get there. Take a look at the high. We'd have to go to the 7-day. It did get up to 39.4 in the past week. That's pretty cool, actually. I like the polls here. Here, I'm going to run another one. All right, let's run another one here. I'm not going to ask you I'm not going to tell you the question, but this will pop up on your end here in a second. And welcome, guys. If you're new here, hit the like button for us. Helps out tremendously with that YouTube algorithm. Thanks so much. All right, so how about this? I think this is a good question. Cardano. All right, here, hold on. I'll give you guys another one of these. That was fun, actually, huh? Let me do that and that. Boom. There you go. What do y'all think on that one? There's another poll for you. Thanks, David. Appreciate you, brother. All right, so Bitcoin just kind of popping all over the place right now, not doing a lot of downward or upward movement. So, all right, we'll see what happens here with Bitcoin. So here's a couple articles that I came across today that I want to talk about. So Ethereum 2.0 reaches record high in May. Deposits hit a record high this past month. Now the first Ethereum node has launched into outer space where it now resides aboard the ISS. So pretty great news coming out of CoinDesk here today about Ethereum 2.0. Great stuff here. So it says the first Ethereum node was launched into outer space on Thursday, June 3rd, as part of an initiative to bring enhanced security to blockchain transactions. Also, the Ethereum 2.0 network received a record-breaking sorry, lost my train of thought. Number of new deposits in May, indicating increased interest for and investment in Ethereum's plans to reduce blockchain energy consumption through the proof-of-stake consensus pool. So network participation rate, 99.3%. Number of validators, 160,000 active validators. And we've got 6,726 pending. Now, validators are a little bit different than the total number of ETH staked, but the total number of ETH stakers, 5,490,946. I am a proud number. I'm one of those numbers. I make up, I am in that number. I am a staker of ETH. That's $13.91 billion that is staked in ETH. So that was some great insight today on Ethereum 2.0. I thought this was interesting and fascinating. CoinDesk's weekly validator income is about $120.66. We did talk about in Ethereum 2.0 what all this means, validators and stakers. Number of new deposits to Ethereum 2.0 record in May. So there you go. Look at that. Look at the jump here of people who are staking, or actually just new deposits in ETH, which essentially means they're staking it. Great leaps and bounds from March, from February back in March and April. So as the number of deposits has grown, so has the total staked on the network. In order to be an ETH 2.0 validator, here you go, users must stake a minimum of 32 ETH, worth roughly 81,000 at the time of this writing, to the network. Unfortunately, I don't have 32 ETH, not yet, right? But man, I wish, maybe I could have if I'd have gotten ETH a long time ago, right? So people who've held it for many years, it was a lot easier to do so. But it's currently worth roughly 81 grand. Now, in dollar terms, total ETH staked on Ethereum 2.0 has risen from roughly 12 billion to over 13 billion as of Tuesday, June 7th. That's from the beginning of May. These deposits represent 4.6% of the circulating supply of Ether, which indicates that the vast majority of ETH is used for other purposes outside of staking, such as market speculation, lending, trading, and decentralized application execution. So that is important. We still need to get people on board with staking, and that's why I'm trying to inform people. And again, they have to make their own decision. But I'm earning 6% free money by staking ETH. Literally, just by holding my money in Coinbase and staking it, earning 6%. Now, if you are somebody who's not staking and you still are a long-term holder, you plan on holding this for the long term, and you're not staking, my advice would be you're doing it wrong. Because if you believe in Ethereum, let's say just at least until 2023 and beyond, then there's no reason why you shouldn't be staking. Now, if you want to swing trade for the next year or two, okay, that's different. Now, for May to June, total validators rewards have also increased by 10% from around 900 new Ether issued per day to close 1,000 ETH/day. The rewards issued on Ethereum 2.0 only make up a small fraction of the rewards issued on Ethereum's proof of work blockchain, which are awarded to miners. So I thought this was interesting. They go into some other, specifics about validators and space awaits Ethereum 2.0, and this was interesting. Ethereum flips BTC in several metrics in May. Let's check out that tweet thread. Let's see what happened here. Is Bitcoin going to the literal moon like Doge through BitMEX? Could have something to do with it, I guess, plastic knife. But, I mean, Bitcoin is Bitcoin. A lot of people know what's up when it comes to Bitcoin. So ETH flipped BTC in several metrics in May. Many metrics are now measured in the trillions. So adjusted on-chain volume of stable coins. Wow, USDT is sitting at 63%. Okay. Bitcoin miner revenue continued to decrease by 15%. ETH miner revenue increased by 42.8%. Interesting. So a ton of good data here. This is Lars OX on Twitter if you're interested in checking out the comparisons. So we actually went over some of those things too. Some of the from the flippening theory, right? Some of the things where Ethereum has already flipped Bitcoin in. They still have a lot of work to do, obviously, too. Okay. All right. So let's get into another article here, and we will go back to Shiba Inu. For those of you in here just want to hear in Shiba Inu news, we'll get back to it. I promise. We will definitely do that. But this is a story related to El Salvador. So El Salvador, could they be leading the way with the crypto market? I think that's interesting. So before we get into this, let's check the poll up here. Cardano or Polygon? What'd you guys say? Which one did you guys go with? I think this one's going to be close. All right, so could El Salvador be leading the way with the crypto market? So we scroll down here. Bitcoin tends to garner a mixed response from individuals and nations. Okay. Cryptocurrencies as a whole experienced the boost after El Salvador announced BTC would be officially recognized as the legal tender. It'll be an option as the legal tender. I don't like how they're framing this. They're making it seem like it's the only option. They're not really accurately reporting that in a lot of places. But anyway, this means people in El Salvador can officially use Bitcoin to pay for goods and services in the country. Right, that's more accurate. They can use it, but they don't have to. Congress approved. Okay, the Congress approved 62 out of the possible 84 votes. Bitcoin will become legal tender alongside the US dollar in 90 days. So this article coming out today. So we're talking, what, July, August, September. So September, Bitcoin has a nice catalyst potentially, and the entire market. What else is happening in September? Cardano, right, and smart contracts. So September could be, August, September could be really interesting for crypto. Okay, it'll bring financial inclusion, investment, tourism, innovation, and economic development for our country. Tweet from the president there from El Salvador. The price of Bitcoin shot up 5% following the announcement. Other leading cryptos also rose by a couple of points. And the surge was also reflected in a rise of 7.06%, the overall market cap of all cryptocurrencies, which combined and rose above 1.5 trillion. So that was an interesting story out of El Salvador. I thought that was an important one to discuss. And let's see here. I think the poll ended. I'm not sure why it's not showing up on my end here. So we'll have to see what happens here. Also on the stock market side of things today, Bitcoin mining stocks were soaring. So that was interesting to see, along with crypto coming back. The mining stocks, so CleanSpark, SOS Limited, and eBank International Holdings. So these are a lot of the Bitcoin mining stocks. They were doing well today in the stock market. This is the first for Bitcoin, and it's seemingly the catalyst for Bitcoin's rise today, reversing recent losses. The popular cryptocurrency has fallen in recent days, possibly due to the Colonial Pipeline cyber attack. The oil company paid a group called DarkSide in Bitcoin to get its operations going again. However, the FBI was able to recover 63.7 Bitcoin, something many Bitcoin investors thought was impossible. This seemed to shake the confidence that blockchains were secure, leading to the drop in price of Bitcoin. This whole story is kind of interesting. We'll leave it at that. This kind of volatility is normal with Bitcoin. Expect more news in the future, both positive and negative, to cause the price to bounce around more. But as goes Bitcoin, so goes Bitcoin mining stocks like CleanSpark, SOS, and eBank. So they tend to follow the price of Bitcoin. So, you know, if you want to get a piece of Bitcoin, I guess, right, without actually getting Bitcoin, you could look to these mining stocks, and there are a lot of them out there. There's a lot of fintech companies out there too. So there are ways to get, you could purchase Coinbase, right, which is publicly traded. There are ways to get diversified into the crypto space without actually jumping into a crypto asset. So that is an option, something to think about. As you know, as some of you, maybe you're on the fence, like, should I jump into crypto? I don't know yet. I've been in the stock market for a little while. I don't know about this crypto stuff. So there's some options for you. All right, so so if you believe Bitcoin is going up and looking for exposure, something like Grayscale Bitcoin Trust might be a better choice. So there you go. The fund only holds Bitcoin and is also up 10% today, as you'd expect. Like these mining stocks, Grayscale Bitcoin Trust tends to be volatile just like Bitcoin. So there's another option for you. So I thought there were some interesting things to share there in that article. And I don't know where my poll went. But I will say, I don't know if it actually ended up showing up in chat or not, or if I'm just missing chat right now. Let me just make sure this is working. Okay, yeah, my live chat isn't showing up right now, so hopefully you guys can still hear me. I can't see anything in live chat right now. Let me see if I get rid of this and maybe refresh. Let's see if that works. Sorry, guys. So if you're mentioning things in chat, I can't see it right now. I apologize. Hold on one sec. Okay, I think we're still live, right? I think we're still good. Okay, I think we're still in decent shape. Sorry for the technical difficulties here. Not sure what was happening here. Okay, all right, we're back. Okay, here we go. All right, so for whatever reason, I couldn't see the live chat. Okay, so we are back. Sorry about that, guys. All right, we can hear you fine. Hunt God, thank you for that. Will, what's up? Cardano had 61% polygons. There it is. Okay, I can see it all now. That was so weird. I couldn't see it there for a minute. Okay, cool. So there's the results. Cardano, 61%. Only 13 people voted on that one, huh? All right. Well, I agree with that that take there. 61% Cardano, especially what we know about September, right? So, hey, what's up, Stone? Am I late or are you early? I'm early. I'm definitely early. But, eventually I will have set times. I'll have set times. So right now it's kind of sporadic. I send out a tweet, though, so you can follow me on Twitter over there. It's at Z_Humphreys, and I tweet it out as soon as I go live. So you could actually set tweet notifications on there if you want to know right when I go live. I'll send out a tweet. So what else do we got? Crypto Night, what's up, man? Welcome back to the stream. Welcome back. All right, another story here. Telecoin, right? We saw Telecoin make some great moves in the recent 24 hours. So it went up by over 28%, actually, which is pretty interesting for Telecoin. We've talked about this a few times recently. So check out this volume. They were 159% above their average volume, which is pretty outstanding, really. All-time high and all-time low. Telecoin's current value at 0.03, which is 48.85% below its all-time high of 0.6. They're currently at 0.03, which is well above its all-time low of 0.06 at Friday. Actually, is that a typo? I get what they're trying to say there. That might be a typo. So the current market cap, there you go. Telecoin is one of the top coins. So let's go back and look at the coin market cap just to see where Telecoin is. Yeah, Hunt God, I'm starting to think so. I'm starting to think Telecoin might be one to start looking a little bit closer at. Getting some good news the last few weeks on Telecoin. A lot of people talking about it. And it could be a decent long-term investment. Fam, thanks for that. AGI and IOTA, good to buy. Long-term investment. Okay, appreciate that. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate you being here on stream, man. I think I've seen you here before too, so appreciate you coming back. All right, so Telecoin. Where is Telecoin on the list? I know I've seen it here. There we go. Okay. Telecoin is 57th, up 10% right now as we speak, 4% in the 7-day. So it was up massive this morning. But let's go back over this article. Some interesting things here. Conditions, Telecoin, crypto. That's actually considered overbought by their crypto price classification. But that really doesn't give you the whole story. Like, how long do you plan on holding it, right? Currently, Telecoin has, there's your Twitter followers, Reddit subscribers. So, give you some interesting insight there on Telecoin. It was up today. I know a lot of people are interested in that one. So, and then here's just another short blurb about the El Salvador news. So, if you missed that, that was big news today for Bitcoin and the whole crypto space, really. Bitcoin tax Dodgers. See what happens when Dogecoin's a thing? Dodgers. Targeted in Denmark as old law gets a revamp. According to Bloomberg Quint, on Tuesday, June 8th, Denmark is cracking down on crypto traders after finding that 2/3 of local transactions made using Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies aren't properly taxed. Well, obviously, this is the whole kind of idea, right, of decentralized finance, DeFi, smart contracts, peer-to-peer. Now, it's not going to be untaxed forever, right, because just it's not that simple, right? Well, I wish it was. Oh, sorry, I had to get some water in me. Okay. So, what else do we got here? Hunt God, appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. Appreciate that you're always one of the likes. Everybody else, smash the like button for us. That tremendously helps out the channel. So let me ask you guys this. I don't know this to be fair here, but I see other YouTubers do it. Can I play videos while I'm on a live stream? Can I play this video from Yahoo Finance and give them credit and play it? If I do that, will this become demonetized? Let me know, because I don't know. I'm trying to learn. I was looking up the answer. This is a really cool video that I wanted to share and like react to it with all of you here on the live stream. DJ, what's up? The whole cryptocurrency community seems scammy. I don't know about that, man. Bitcoin went up 3K, but Shib didn't move. If you're wondering why, it's because Shib COVID relief cash out 10. Well, yeah, that's a good question, or that's a good point, DJ. That is still happening, right? But all through that, all in all, you know, we've been consolidating for a little while. So, new crypto looks amazing. Which new one there, Carl? Which one are you talking about, man? So, Hunt God, you're saying yes, I can play this. Are you sure? Because if you can, I'm rolling with it, man. Because Kevin O'Leary talks about why Bitcoin will beat stocks now. Now, this is coming. Kevin O'Leary was somebody who was totally against Bitcoin a year ago, which I think is interesting. But he's completely reversed his field, reversed his thoughts on Bitcoin. Ah, the promise token. I got you. Gotcha. You could play the video, but they can put in a claim if they don't want you to. So it could go either way. Okay, all right, that's fair. So we'll risk it. Hunt God, thank you. So check this out. Let's watch a little bit of this. Welcome into the stream too. If you're new, hit that like button for us here on your way in.
Chat here at Bitcoin 2021 in Miami. You obviously live down here, so this wasn't a big trip for you. But I wanted to start the interview with the way that you absolutely nailed the call around sustainability concerns in Bitcoin. You came on with us at Yahoo Finance at the beginning of May. Elon Musk changes his tune almost immediately after that. So, I mean, how much has been made to fix that sustainability issue in Bitcoin, and how big is it going to be for the months to come?
You know, it's both a huge problem and a massive opportunity. I prefer to look at the opportunity. So here's the setup. Here's what happened. I work with institutional clients and sovereign funds, pension plans. I'm constantly working with them on a lot of other projects that I'm involved in. I have investments in many, many different financial services companies. So I'm in a constant dialogue with them. And as the excitement, if you want to call it that, or the noise, as Bitcoin was passing through $55,000, $60,000, I started to ask these institutions, because I know their allocations, and you know most of them are 5% weighting in gold, for example. And I'm asking them, look, are you going to get into crypto? If it is crypto, what are you going to do? And what's the allocation going to be on a mandate basis? So these, let's say they're running $1 billion mandate. That's not uncommon for a sovereign fund. Here's what they said to me over and over and over again. We would love to put a 1 to 3% weighting into Bitcoin. The only one we're interested in is Bitcoin as a property, not as a currency. So the same as buying land or a building. However, we are now subject to ESG committees and compliance committees that are involved in things like, you know, ethics, human rights, all that. And the asset has to get filtered through both compliance and ethics committees. Then we can allocate. I said, so what's the problem? They said, huge problem. ESG on Bitcoin. The majority of it is mined using non-sustainable forms of energy, primarily coal. For many of the miners that started the journey in Bitcoin, 17, 18 years ago. I had not heard that before. And I started hearing it every day. And I called it out on that Yahoo Finance interview, and the proverbial poo-poo hit the fan. I took a lot of flack, but it's obviously on the mind of the institutional client.
When it comes to that, though, I mean, obviously there are sustainable miners out there. You can use cleaner energies if you want and shift away from coal. And we are seeing that. I mean, even the way that China's had its, mining sector completely changed with regulations over there. So, I mean, is that enough maybe to change it? And are you seeing kinds of the things that you would want to see to fix those solutions now?
You know, I decided to reach out to some of the large holders and say, look, you're aware of this problem. So I called up Tyler Winklevoss and said, look, what do you think? He said, we know this is a problem. We got it.
Okay, so we'll stop right there for a sec. So big takeaway there in this first bit was institutional money, they care about energy efficiency and eco-friendly strategies for mining Bitcoin. So I think what this really says for all of us is, you know, what about the tokens that are going proof of stake? Wouldn't that lead us to believe that those tokens have an advantage when it comes to getting institutions to adopt those coins, right? Like a Cardano and Ethereum 2.0 and people who are going to the proof of work, going away from the proof of work model and going toward the proof of stake. So the question still remains, can Bitcoin tackle this big problem? Elon's talking about it. Now Kevin O'Leary is talking about it. Are they just controlling the narrative or are they telling the truth? That's another question. All right, so we're trying to get this back up and playing. I don't know if you guys can hear me. I'm having some issues with Wi-Fi right now. It's kind of giving me some trouble here. I'm going to try to X out of some tabs, some things we've already talked about. Thanks for hanging out with me here still during these technical difficulties. We'll try to get this sorted out here momentarily. If you're still with us here on stream, appreciate that. For anybody who is, you guys are awesome. We're working out through the kinks. That's okay. All right, we'll see if we can get this thing back up and rolling here. Maybe. All right. We talked about Telecoin. Let's get rid of that real quick. See if this helps us out. Okay, we talked about that. Hopefully we didn't get flagged already. We're going to make it through. Yeah, we will, Hunt God. No question, man. Kevin, cut your Wi-Fi. I know, man. What the heck? What the heck, Stone? We're going to try to get this thing back up and playing. I don't know why it's not playing. All right, so here, remember this 3 minute and 4 mark. Let's try to refresh this because he does say some interesting things after this. So let's try to refresh this and see what happens here. We'll try to load this back up. All right, y'all. I'm learning who the true OGs of this channel are, staying with me through the technical difficulties. So appreciate that. Something about this video just doesn't want to load back up. What's up, Hector? How you doing, man? What's going on, brother? 304. Appreciate that, Hunt God. Thank you. 304. We should be able to get close to it, huh? Let's see. Okay, a little bit further. Yeah. Keep it up. Carl, we got it, man. We're going to get this thing. There we go, 307. We're back.
But how do we solve this problem? Because here's what we're thinking. Yes, it's a problem, but think of the opportunity. If we could blow through the log jam, solve this problem for the institutions, that's $1 trillion worth of buying power right there. So if you want to see Bitcoin achieve 100,000, 200,000, 250,000, $1 million a coin, you got to have the institutional player. Everybody in this hall today is incentivized to solve this ESG problem. Everybody, every single person, for that singular reason alone. The question is how. Now, there are two sort of thought streams on this. One is to tag coins green, not green. And a lot of people don't like that because then the currency is not fungible if you're treating it as a currency. You make one coin, different than another, that's a problem. The other is to somehow decide as an investor you're going to buy a sustainable miner that's using hydro or using solar or maybe, an energy source like wind that you can say is completely sustainable, and just buy that miner and hold the coins on the balance sheet in perpetuity, which seems to be of great interest to sovereign funds.
Yeah.
So I'm going in two directions. I'm trying to get a software solution so that we can tag, for example, HUD 8 Jamie has all her coin on her balance sheet. Every single coin she's ever mined, all sustainable. Well, she's a sustainable coin, even though it's, nobody cared about that 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Why not somehow give an identification to that coin, so at least it's sustainable in one way or another? So the industry is trying to solve the problem. I'm trying to be part of the solution. I'm an investor, but I know with certainty I cannot own coin that was not mined sustainable.
Have you tapped deals with any sustainable miners out there? Because we talked with Bitfarms, one of those Canadian operations that use hydropower. There's a few others that are really focused on it, but are there ones you specifically like?
There are 3 private miners that I'm in discussions with that are looking for capital to build out wind and solar. Of course, I'm interested in that. And they're one of them's in West Texas. There's another one in a different geography in a different country. One in Europe. My strategy there is to simply say, look, okay, what do you need? I'll be an investor. Let's say I end up with a third of the company or something. I want to be paid back in coin. I don't want fiat. I'm an investor. I want a distribution in coin, and I'll know with certainty that that coin was mined sustainably, and I'll never sell it. It'll be just property.
That is the tricky thing too, though, because you're right. I mean, it's all fungible, so it should be, it doesn't matter. You can't track it. It says Bitcoin is Bitcoin.
Yeah.
Of course, though, if you're talking about prominence and where the coin's coming from and the problems there,
Well,
we were talking with Tim Draper yesterday, and
yes.
His connection with Bitcoin that he won through the Silk Road auction from U.S. Marshals, and I mean, you could say the same thing with cash, right? I mean, there's dirty cash, clean cash, and it's tough. It's tough to separate.
At the end of the day, there's a new sheriff in town. It's called ESG. Every single institution, including from Larry Fink on down at BlackRock, who put out his ESG letter, his sustainability mandate, this used to be fringe. It's not fringe anymore. You have to be sustainable in terms of how you look at investing, or you're going to lose your investor. And you're going to be, someone's going to point a finger at you and say, look, you don't seem to give a damn about sustainability. I do give a damn. I mean, everything I touch is sustainable investing because the entire employee base that I have, I've probably got 10,000 employees through my supply chain and the companies I own. I bet you 90% of them are under 35 years old and really care about this issue. And if they thought that I wasn't on board with this, they wouldn't be my employees. Everybody that works for me knows that I care about this because I was one of the first graduates of environmental studies, the first cohort ever. Yeah. And when people didn't care, I care.
Yeah. You were in it before it was a thing, and it clearly has become a thing now. But I mean, when we talk about it, it's not just Bitcoin. Obviously, we're at a Bitcoin conference. That's mainly what people are chatting about here.
Right.
But it got a lot of attention on other chains too, Ethereum and some of the other ones that claim to be more sustainable. I mean, how big of an impact for some of those is it now that sustainability is a mark, maybe, potentially, arguably, on Bitcoin?
You're making a very important point here. Here's the problem. If I pull 10 sovereign funds and pension plans and ask them which digital asset are you going to allocate a 3% to a 5% weighting in, there's only one. It's Bitcoin. They're not interested in anything else. I'm not saying they won't be, but right now, as a property inside a mandate with a 3 or 4 or 5% weighting, it's Bitcoin. Bitcoin is the digital gold, and everything else is underneath it. So that's why we're so incentivized to solve this ESG problem, because the amount, I'm going to hold on to my coin and try and be part of the solution because I know there's only one direction for the value. If we solve it, it's up.
Last time you were on.
All right, so as that's loading back up, I thought he had some interesting points there related to what big institutional money right now is doing. Right now, it's going into Bitcoin, so it's not going into Ethereum yet, but I want to be early to the game. That's why I'm in Ethereum, because I do believe that Ethereum will take over Bitcoin in market cap. And I do believe that eventually, we're going to go ahead and get rid of that because that was an important point that I wanted to hit on. I do believe that it'll take over in market cap. I do believe that Ethereum will be the asset you want to have in 10 years. I don't think Bitcoin will be going anywhere. I think Kevin O'Leary, I think he states it perfectly. I think it'll always be digital gold. It'll be a stored asset. But in terms of usability and a stored asset, I think that's Ethereum. I think Ethereum could be what Bitcoin is now and then some. And that's what I'm banking on with me going into Ethereum more so than Bitcoin. So let me know what you believe related to that and related to what Kevin O'Leary said. Speaking of Bitcoin, though, here's the charts. We are up 12% now. Let's go look at the coin market cap overall here. We are continuing to see nice growth here of Bitcoin, closing in on 37.5. Do we get to 40K here sometime soon? That'll be interesting. That will be really interesting. Let's check out the biggest gainers. It might even be Bitcoin at this point. No, Bitcoin Gold. Wow, Bitcoin Gold way up there now. Kusama, Nexo, then Bitcoin. Gary Tan, Crypto Knight, appreciate you dropping me that that nugget, man. I got to check that out for sure. Gary Tan calls Ethereum digital money. Yeah, I think that's a great assessment. I really like that, actually. Yeah, it really is. It's going to be digital money. I think that's the money you're going to be able to use for transactions on the internet. Stone, that's a really good question. They must not be so concerned with you know, how cheap it is and how quickly it can be, the quick transactions are. They're more concerned, I think, with making a good investment. And you know, from a risk standpoint, Bitcoin is a much lower risk, right? In my opinion. What's up, Crypto Professor? How you doing, man? I don't know if you're talking to Chad or you're talking to me. I could be Chad. I'll roll with that. Welcome to the stream, brother. So we got some other winners here. Telecoin up 11%. All right, let's take a look at some of the losers real quick. Then I want to take a look at the NFT list in particular. Leo, Shib. Shib, the second biggest loser, but barely down right now. Let's take a look at the Shib chart, actually. Let's go in and see some action happening here with Shiba Inu. Okay, so let's go into the blow by blow here. Here's the 1 minute on Shib. So it's looking pretty nice here in the last few minutes. This is the last minute only. So we're getting a nice little breakout here. Now it's up in the 24-hour period, so now we're back green. Look how quick that can change. Getting back to that 7.5 level. Hopefully we can get back up to the 8.5 level where we were consolidating at for a while. Yeah, Stone, I mean, you know, from a fundamental standpoint, you're probably right. I mean, I think you're right on. You're spot on. XLM is a better choice from a fundamental standpoint and like how it would operate, but I just think from a risk standpoint, and that's probably where these, you know, where El Salvador and these countries are looking at, right? It's just much lower risk to use Bitcoin at this point, right? Because it's been around so long, it's the #1 big player, you know? So that's a good point, though. Oh, no problem, Crypto Professor, no problem, man. So we're watching the Shib chart here. Nice gains here. So it's going up. I'd like to see us get up, you know, a few percentages here. That'd be nice if we can get up 2-3% here. Get back into the green. There we go. Maybe in the future, yeah, I could see that. I could see that happening in the future. Here, real quick, guys, let's take a look at the old Robinhood portfolio. So my thing was moving all over the place today on Robinhood. Right now I'm down all time, 157 bucks, you can see. I'm down on my AMC investment right now. If you guys are following that, I am down on the AMC investment, but you know, it's early still. It's still early. So, you know, we'll see what happens. But if we scroll down here, let's see what AMC's doing. Let's check this out. Now the Robinhood portfolio, I've got a variety of things in here. Most of my assets are over in Webull, but I own a lot of the same stocks in Robinhood and in Webull. AMC, this is the only one I own. These are the only 3.6 shares that I have of AMC. But I just wanted to join the party. I bought in for 200 bucks, so as you can see, I'm down total about 30 bucks right now. But today was not the best of days, kind of a consolidating day. I think better days ahead though still. eToro, that's the trading platform, really big in Mexico, isn't it? I believe, right? Nvidia, I do not have Nvidia, fam, but it is a good one. It is a good one. I just haven't been able to time that one up where I want it. Splitting soon, interesting. Let's take a look at GME real quick and see where we're at in the after hours on GME. So there you go. Wow, really getting hit in the after hours. How about that? Down 6% in the after hours, down 18 bucks. That's pretty crazy in the after hours. That's a lot of downward pressure there. We'll see what happens tomorrow with these. These have been interesting, to say the least. One that I really like, I created a video about this pretty recently. I think it was down a little bit today, but CCIV, Churchill Capital. I've got a few shares here on Robinhood, also some shares. Most of my shares, got about another 25 shares over at Webull at a cheaper price point, actually at 19. So my portfolio over on Webull is looking really nice right now, actually. I'm in BNGO over there really early. I'm in Churchill at 19. I'm in NEO over there. During the crash, I got into NEO, a lot of NEO over there at like 35. So I was really pumped about that. I was really pumped about getting NEO really cheap over on there. But Churchill Capital, another EV company. This is Lucid, CCIV. They're based out of Arizona. So yeah, I really like where this company is heading. They're supposed to be rolling out some sales later this year, so their cars look pretty sweet too. That's actually the car that's in the thumbnail right here. That is a Lucid right there. So there you go. Oh, not that. Where did my, okay, there she is. So yeah, CCIV, if we take a look at the 3-month, it's really been doing some nice things in the 3-month here. Really bouncing back nice, especially in the 1-month, you could see it. After the crash, it's been coming up steadily, up about almost 40% in the 1-month. Here's the week chart too. This will look pretty nice. So there you go, up about 14% in the week. I like CCIV quite a bit. I think it'll be a good one down the line. Another one that I really like is Skills. I think I mentioned this one on stream the other day too. But yeah, Skills is another one. Check out in the month here. Now I'm down a little bit here on these shares. Got in at Skills, cheaper again on Webull, over right around 20 bucks over there. But I'm not worried about this 24. I'm holding this for a long time, and I'm looking to add on to this too. This is one I want to add on to and get a really nice, I want to get at least $1,000 worth total. So I'm not there yet combined here in Webull, but I'd like to be. So there's a couple ones I like there on the stock market side. And let's go back, take a look at Shib here. What are we doing here on the price action? Fam, do you have NVIDIA? What are your favorite stocks, my friend? So going down a little bit here on Shib, but not too much. Still up a little bit on the day, which you like to see. Something else I wanted to check into that I haven't looked at in a little while, because we always do these comparisons, right, between Shiba Inu and Doge and SafeMoon. So I want to check those out because it's been kind of interesting lately. SafeMoon has been making a nice surge back up into the Google Trends. So for those of you holding SafeMoon, that might be a good sign for you. So let's go SafeMoon. And let's also go dogecoin. And then let's also go Shiba Inu. And we can start to see what's going on here. We don't want to go 12 months because that's not fair. But let's go past week and see what's up here. This is just US only here. Interest over time in the past week. Okay, fam says AMD, Nvidia, Tesla, Google. Nice. Talked about Google today in that update. T-Mobile, Facebook. T-Mobile's got some nice dividends, huh? Hey, what's up, Swit? Welcome in, man. So we got SafeMoon. Okay, so Shiba Inu still has some higher trends than SafeMoon, but it's getting really close here in the past 7 days. Doge, much higher, a lot more traffic. This is US only, though, so let's take it out and let's go worldwide here. So worldwide traffic, here we go. Now this is interesting. So we can see here, nice little separation here not too long ago, about 6 days ago, worldwide. But it's starting to tighten up here. SafeMoon and Shiba Inu. Still a nice advantage, though, for Shiba Inu over SafeMoon in terms of the traffic we're seeing right now on Google, which you love to see that. It doesn't tell you the full story, but it certainly gives you a nice insight there. And you could scroll down here and you could compare the breakdown by region. So you could start to see, compare by region. Here's SafeMoon, Doge. So if we take a look at Shib, here are the regions of the places that are most interested in Shiba Inu. Australia in the last week, the US. Australia looks to be having the strongest. Nigeria, a lot of interest. India. We talked about how the interest should just continue to grow in India based on what Vitalik did, right, in helping out during the relief fund. So that interest continues to rise. Russia, there's some interest. Indonesia, they just got the asset added over on Indodax, so they've got a nice growing interest. South Africa, Argentina, Brazil, some interest. Peru. So good to see South America. Canada, though, and the US up there as well. And then here's some places in Europe. Spain with some nice interest. France. Spain looks to have the most interest in this asset over in Europe, it looks like. Let's see. Yeah, a little bit higher than the UK. What else do we got? Turkey in here, Romania, Hungary, Czech Republic, Ukraine, Poland, Finland, Norway with some decent interest. But yeah, we'd like to see, obviously some of these other players. So you start to look at, okay, now Dogecoin has this big interest in Turkey, right? Which is interesting in the last week. With some interest here, we'd like to see that come up a little bit. Now, what else is different here? Nigeria, still a lot of interest here in SafeMoon. Saudi Arabia's got some interest now in SafeMoon. A lot less interest in Spain when it comes to SafeMoon and Shiba Inu. So that's an interesting tidbit. United States, a lot less interest. Okay, a lot less interest when in SafeMoon in the US compared to Shib. So that's good to see. I like that. So I like to look at this quite often, just at least a couple times a week, just to kind of see where we are. and it gives you some pretty cool data. This is Google Trends. So who was that asking? Carl. Yeah, this is just Google Trends. So you could just type up Google Trends. You could compare like 5 different keywords at one time. So you can even add, you know, if you wanted to add Bitcoin to this list, you could. Okay, and let's add Bitcoin and Ethereum, and let's see what this looks like. Okay, now this is worldwide. So interestingly enough, look how low Ethereum is. Dogecoin is actually being searched just as much as Ethereum in the worldwide viewpoint in the past 7 days. Now let's take a look at just United States, just for the heck of it. Now when we take a look at the US, Bitcoin still a dominant lead. Doge is still higher than Ethereum. So here's the thing. There are people out there new to the investing game. They may know more about Dogecoin than they have even heard about Ethereum. I mean, that's what these charts are telling me, right? And I think that's true. I think it's true. So pretty interesting stuff, actually. Now let's go back out to the worldwide and take a look at where Ethereum is getting some love. How about that? We'll scroll down here and take a look at the region here. As we do that, let me catch up back on chat here. Streamer lost its steam. Is it back up and going? Oh, you just can't hear that noise anymore? That's good. Dogecoin stays dominating. Wow. Yeah, how interesting is that? That Dogecoin is still dominating in the search trends, right? Good morning. Hey, Dave Silva. What's going on, man? Thanks, brother. I was talking to you. Hey, Zach, is it propane for Shib to get? Is it propane? Is it possible? You're having a tough time with the, what do you call it? Autocorrect, huh? That's all right. You must be getting some propane. You must be doing some grilling. The autocorrect knew what you were saying. Is it possible for Shib to get to? Perhaps that would be above the. That would be a new high. You know, I would like us to get back to all-time highs. That would be great. Back to all-time highs or close to it by the end of the year. Stone says highly doubt it. Yeah, it would be tough. I feel the same way, Stone. Didn't Turkey ban crypto? Kind of, right? I don't think it was. Did they completely do it? I know it was in the news that they were thinking about it. Mark says, love the new start screen, Zach. Oh, appreciate it, man. You like the new thumbnail? Thanks, dude. Yeah, I figured I'd switch it up a little bit. I think I'm going to go with a brighter background color on the thumbnails now. From what I'm reading, that tends to work a little bit better. So, hey, let me know if you guys click on those things more. Also, too, while you're in here, if you haven't liked the stream, please do that. That really helps us out with the algorithm. We're going to take a look at Ethereum and where it's getting some love here. Nice, good look. Thanks, bro. Yeah, no problem, Carl. Any news from Elon on 6.9? Doge kind of spiked up. I don't think we got any Elon news. We'll take a look at that. We'll take a look and see if we got any of that. But let's scroll down here and take a look at Ethereum. And welcome into the stream, everybody that's new. We're taking a look at some of the Google trends on SafeMoon, Dogecoin, Shiba Inu, Bitcoin, Ethereum here. So here's Ethereum. Now, interesting here, in the last week, look at all the interest in Canada opposed to the United States. Australia seems to be out in front. They seem to be looking at a lot of these coins right now. Turkey had a lot of interest here. Germany, a lot of interest in Ethereum. So that's kind of interesting. A lot more interest in Germany in Ethereum than in some other assets. Same thing could be said for Sweden. Where's the UK? 38. Okay, so that's about the same. South Africa, same thing. Indonesia, pretty low. How about out here in New Zealand? I always forget about New Zealand. They've got some pretty high search interest, 42. Where does that lie? Okay, Bitcoin. How about that? Last 7 days, New Zealand 8 search interest versus 42 Ethereum to Bitcoin. All right, Dom, where are you hearing that? ShibaSwap tomorrow morning? All right, let's check this out. Hold on. Let's see if we can. Now you got me on my horse here. Let's see if we can confirm that or at least get something here. So let's go over to the official Twitter page to see what's going on. Is it Shiba token? What's the official Twitter? Oh, there it is. Okay. Shib token. We're almost at 600,000 followers on Twitter. Solar eclipse. Dom, too neat. Nice. Okay, so no news. Wow, look at that. The last tweet was June 3rd. Hopefully they're just working hard. We haven't heard from them. Oh, I guess they did retweet Shib Informer here. Let's see if we can do some ShibaSwap searching. See if there's any insight here we could find. And we'll go back and do a closer look at Ethereum. We could even take a look at some of the other assets on the Google Trends. I think that's really cool. You can really learn a lot that way. June 5th, okay. Let's go latest. Welcome in, everybody. Hammer that like button on your way in the door before you kick your shoes off and relax. All I ask is hit the like button. That's really helps us out. Need more farming time with Shib. Yeah, I hear you, crypto professor. All right, let's see here. There's Chad Reddings, part of the community. Okay, I don't see anything that is... There you go. There you go. That's all you need right there. There has been a lot of tweets about new NFTs. So that's pretty cool. Is this a new article or is this old? This might be older, but let me just make sure. Yeah, this is back in May. Okay. Somebody's surfacing old articles. Okay, so I don't really see anything pressing here. Let's go ahead and see if there's any latest news, though, because I looked at that, did the research for the video this morning, but have not looked at it recently. So let's go and load that back up. Then we'll take a look at the Google Trends again, and we'll put in some other assets, and we'll see what's kind of popping here. So Don strolling. You mean Dom? Hunt God. Yeah, man, he's throwing some stuff out there, man. I'm like, oh, come on, man. That's all right, Dom. Appreciate having you. As long as you like the smash button. All right, so Toys Max, is Shiba Inu coin dead? All right, what are they saying? What's Scott saying here in this article? Is Shiba Inu coin dead? Come on now. We don't want to hear that noise. We don't want to hear that noise. Is Shiba Inu coin dead? All right, let's see what Scott has to say. That's the whole article? There's nothing here. See, the Toys Matrix, I don't know about that. All right, let's pop back over here real quick, take a look at some of these trends. So Ethereum, where else are we getting some interest here? Norway, Finland. All right, let's take a few of these out. So let's remove quite a bit of these because I'd like to do some other comparisons. Welcome in everybody that's new. We're doing some Google trend comparisons, just kind of seeing what people are searching for in terms of crypto assets. So First time here, welcome. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit the like button as well, and welcome to the community. So happy to have you. Welcome. Dog will change my life. Dog or Doge? All right, let's keep Shiba Inu in there. And let's compare Akita Inu. Let's also, okay, so Shiba Inu dominating Akita Inu. So that was the one that a lot of people were going towards, right? So let's also put in Polygon. Let's also put in, look at that, Shiba Inu interest over Polygon. Look at that. That's interesting. How about Cardano? Look at that. Now that is interesting, right? Very close with Cardano in terms of search interest here. And let's throw in Solana. So there you get an idea. Solana and Akita Inu down at the bottom. Polygon, Cardano kind of stacked up. And then Shib is at the top here. Or I'm sorry, yeah, Polygon, Cardano are the ones stacked up. Shiba Inu in the blue here. So that's interesting. So Shiba Inu getting more search traffic than all four of these assets up here, which is pretty fascinating. Mr. Big Fox, no, it's not, man. These are the worldwide trends right here, past 7 days. So it's pretty interesting insight, I think. Let's see, Alex Dingle. What's up, man? Now that's funny. Ziv, nice. I like how you added please. I'm not going to look at that one, but thank you for throwing it in there. Lisa, what's up? We're taking a look at some trends. How you doing? So a lot of people saying Shiba Inu's dead. This chart would say otherwise, wouldn't it? I would think. All right, let's scroll down. Let's take a look at some of the specifics here. Okay. So, interest for Shiba Inu. This is compared to these other assets, okay? So Cardano's close, the closest, okay? Now, down in Argentina, look at that. Cardano getting a lot of love. Over in Brazil, same thing, Cardano. Interestingly enough, not a lot in, okay, here's Turkey, that's okay. Because a lot of Cardano's messaging has been about helping countries in Africa because, you know, of their currency situations. Cardano here in Austria getting some love. Sweden as well. So Cardano certainly has some love. Let's scroll down to Cardano real quick and check it out. Now, when we look at just Cardano, related queries, you can also learn about this kind of stuff here. So this is what other people are searching. These are top queries. El Salvador Bitcoin, Wendy's stock, which has really had a nice rise recently. BlackBerry stock, BB, that's the same thing. Elon Musk, what else do we got on here? Solana versus Cardano, Cardano Max. CCIV stock. Cardano, Pavia, Bitcoin news. These are things related to AMC's in there. Look at that, Cardano, Alcampo. Interesting though. All right, so Brazil, okay. Australia again, Cardano, they're on it. India is also looking into Cardano. Saudi Arabia, Iran, Turkey, Serbia. Serbia, my nationality, my dominant nationality there, Serbia. At least I think so. Okay, Solana, where's it getting a lot of love here? Spain, interesting. So Solana getting a lot of love in Spain. That's pretty cool. Not a lot of love in the US and Canada right now. Brazil, Argentina, a little bit. Australia, a little bit. All right, how about Polygon? Okay, this is interesting. China has a lot of interest here in Polygon. So does India. Of course, Sandeep Nawal, one of the co-founders of Polygon, has that connection to India. Look at all the interest of Polygon, though, in African countries here. This is interesting. Nigeria, Ethiopia, Kenya, Egypt pops up on here, Saudi Arabia. Interesting. Turkey. And Saudi Arabia getting slight interest, kind of the same interest all around, because here's Saudi Arabia, not a lot of interest on Akita Inu. Look at Romania with Akita Inu in the past week. Now that's interesting, out of nowhere, like Romania and Czech Republic. They're like all in on Akita Inu. Isn't that interesting? All right, here's Shib now. So again, we'll take a look at this. Nigeria's got a lot of interest. So does Australia, South Africa, India. Look at the interest in India. Love to see that. Saudi Arabia, more interest here than any of the other assets. Spain, quite a bit. France, look at all the countries in Europe here with some interest. Then we look over here. United States got a lot of interest. So does Canada. How about over here in New Zealand? Pretty decent interest. Indonesia, love to see that. Indodax added Shib pretty recently, so that's helping out there. So again, you can learn a lot from this, and let's go ahead and put a couple more in here. We'll keep comparing Shib to other ones. So we'll try to get ones in there that we haven't thought of that are still big names. So if you've got a name that you want me to do some search trends on, drop that over in the chat, and we'll add that in here. So let me X out of that real quick. I guess let me refresh this real quick. Ever hear of FEG token? It's at, wow, and top 10 token being bought. Really? That's interesting. Never heard of that. Look at Solana versus Shib, just getting crushed. All right, so let's put some other ones in there. Manuel says FEG token. All right, let's try it. Let's see. Shiba Inu versus FEG token. There you go. Crushed. Here, you want to see it in the past day? Crushed. Okay. Steven, what's up? Jeju? Okay, well, let's take a look. Actually, hold on. Let's see. I'm kind of curious. Is FEG token getting any interest? Nigeria, Burkina Faso, Ghana, a little bit. Very little interest in the United States, Canada, Australia, Brazil. Very little interest. Okay. So let's remove that. Let's click JEJU. Shiba Inu crushing it. That's the past day. Let's go back out to the past 7 days. Roberto, what's up? Johnny Crypto, welcome back, my friend. Pirate Chain, we'll try that one. Camwell, how you doing, man? Okay, so let's try Pirate Chain. Tori, all right. Pirate Chain. Oh, getting absolutely crushed. Shiba Inu's absolutely crushing them. Absolutely crushing. T-Fuel, now that's a good one, Johnny. That's a good comparison, my friend. I think we're going to see a lot of T-Fuel search here. This is worldwide. Interesting. All right, now what happens when we do this? So Shiba's still crushing T-Fuel globally for the search trends here. Let's do United States Shiba versus T-Fuel. Still getting crushed. So where is, just in the U.S., so now we got just U.S. maps, just looking at T-Fuel. All right, so some various states. Ohio, interesting. Missouri, a lot of love. Florida, Arizona, Oregon, and Washington up there. What's a lot of love. California, decent. How about for Shib? Where are we getting most of the Florida, California, Nevada, and Washington State, Alaska, Texas, North Dakota, Michigan's got some interest, New York and Pennsylvania, New Jersey with a nice, healthy amount of interest. So that's interesting. Okay, guys, welcome into the stream. Make sure you hit the like button here on your way in. We're doing some Google Trends here, especially if you're getting some value out of this. If you think this is pretty cool, hit the like button. Helps us out. All right, so let's put in Chainlink. And let's do HODL coin. Oops. So Chainlink's getting crushed. Now we're only in the US only here, so let's pop this out to worldwide here. So there's Chainlink and HODL coin. So they're both getting crushed. This data is still loading up here. Let's see. Let's see. Raza, thank you so much for the kind words, my friend. Appreciate that. Brandon, so why isn't the SHIB price moving? Well, this interest doesn't necessarily mean they're going to buy, but you've got to be interested. At least a lot of people usually are interested before they buy, right? So it's kind of the first step. So a lot of people, they'll look at things for a while before they'll purchase too, right? All right, so let's see here. Chainlink, interesting. Okay, so Link's got some love around. China's got some love. Australia, Finland, interestingly enough. Here's Kenya and Saudi Arabia, Turkey. Look at U.S. A lot of love for Chainlink here in the U.S. and Canada. Brazil and Argentina, Venezuela, Colombia, some love. Interesting. HODL coin, let's check it out. Nigeria, Turkey, India, some love. Pakistan, Australia, decent amount. South Africa pops up. US and Canada. Canada's getting some decent love. All right, so let's go. Anybody else have some assets we want to look at? Compare them to Shib? We could definitely do that. Let's take a look at this list actually real quick. Oops. Meant to just slide that over. There you go. All right, so what other ones could we pop in there? Let's throw Tron in there just for the heck of it. Should we go Tron or should we go TRX? Let's go Tron. I feel like more people will do that. And then let's also go, let's go VET. VET and XLM. Let's throw VET and XLM in there. So let's throw VET. Maybe. Oh, look at that. That's interesting. That's a little closer. So Tron getting some love. How about VET? Where does VET fall in line here? Wow, look at VET. Wow, interesting. XRP, that's another good one. We'll put that in there, and then we want to do XLM, Stellar. Okay. XLM. Okay, so this is an interesting comparison model here. So looks like Shib is in second place, okay, out of these five. Then it comes in with XRP, slightly more interest here than Tron. XLM way down there. So XLM, Stellar, not getting a lot of love, at least in the last 7 days, globally here, worldwide. Let's go in and take a look. So here's the overall numbers. Mexico is Shiba Inu, so they're blue. Shiba Inu in India's overtaken there. Some of the ones here, Tron is the winner here in Norway, interesting, as well as in Poland. Here again in Germany, but it's pretty close in Germany there, see? How about, what's this country here? Pakistan, that's very close. VET, Shiba Inu, and Tron. So here's another one. XRP's got the love in Thailand. Japan, XRP. South Korea, XRP. Philippines, XRP. That's pretty interesting. Now we go look at Tron. Look at the love in Norway. Wow, what's this country here? Vietnam. A lot of love for Tron here in Vietnam and Norway. United States, Canada, some interest. New Zealand, same thing. Pakistan, Indonesia, but Vietnam for Tron. All right, let's take a look at VET. Now here's VET. VET is the clear winner here. Look at the interest in VET, VeChain, in the past 7 days. Now I'm interested here. Let me pull this out past 30 for a minute, just to kind of see. Okay, so there you go. Shib, beginning of the month in May, they had all the interest, okay? But look at VET's chart here in the 30-day. A lot of interest. A lot of interest in VeChain over time here in the past 30 days worldwide. All right, so let's go back to that 7-day. Let's go back to the 7-day and just take a look at VET individually here for a sec. Welcome in, everybody. Like the stream here on your way in. That really helps us out. Don't want to be a nuisance, but really does help. Helps us out with that YouTube algorithm. We get some more people in here hanging out with us. So look at Australia. They got a ton of freaking interest here. Look at that. And the US and Canada. Sweden as well. Johan, that's an interesting one. All right, so yeah, that's a good point. So here, we'll take out XLM because they're not really getting a lot of love. And let's do VeChain. I like that. Just to see if even more people are searching for VeChain or less. Ah, so VET could be coming up because of the VET. That's an interesting point. So if we take that out, okay, so if we take that out and just use VeChain, now we start to see, okay, Shiba Inu is the winner here with XRP right above it. So, and VeChain ends up being the loser. So, okay, that could have been the issue. We could have had VET in there, and it was picking up actual VETs. I bet you there was probably some of both. We could have looked at the related queries on VET, but that's interesting. Yeah, that's a really good point, Johan. Appreciate it. VET in Australia is probably highest search in terms of employment and education. Good point. That's a good catch, man. You get so locked into the crypto world, you forget that like VET means something else. Tori, no problem, man. Launch, what's up? Compare ATA to Shib. ATA? We could put that one in there. What's ATA? ATA. What is ATA? Let's go see the queries related to it, because that'll tell us if we're actually encapsulating. ATA coin. So let's do ATA coin. Okay, so big spike here though recently on ATA coin. Cake coin? I'm already going to tell you what's going to happen, Johnny. If we put cake coin in there, it's going to get caked. It's going to get caked by these other ones. First, good job. Good job, guys. Appreciate that. Good job to Johan. Alan, what's up? Use VeChain instead of VET. Yeah, you got it, man. We got it. Good call. Steven, what's up? XRP. Yeah, we got it up there. XRP is doing pretty well, though. Past 7 days, worldwide search. All right, let's take a look at, let's take VeChain out of there. We'll keep Tron and XRP in there because those are pretty big assets. I'm curious to see what happens if we add a couple others in here. Litecoin, why don't we add Litecoin and Polkadot and see what that does? How about that? Litecoin and Polkadot. Litecoin, Polkadot. Ooh, yeah, Shiba Inu. That's another one. Tiger, welcome to the stream. We're going to add that one in there too. All right, so what's the clear loser here? Polkadot. Clear loser, Polkadot and Litecoin. Far less search traffic here. Let's just see real quick on those two where they're getting their love from. So Litecoin, they've got some interest, Canada, US, quite a bit of interest in Venezuela. Here again in Pakistan, Australia, Nigeria. Germany has quite a bit of love. New Zealand, decent amount. Oops. Oh gosh. Now we're going to look into New Zealand specifically. It's pretty crazy how much data you can start getting. Sorry, I didn't mean to click that. All right, so we got Litecoin. Here's Polkadot. Where's the love on Polkadot coming in? So we got China. We've got Indonesia. Quite a few people interested there. U.S. marginal and Canada marginal interest. Europe, same thing. Most of Europe. Pakistan, decent amount. Nigeria, decent amount. South Africa. Here's the Netherlands. Did I click that again? I didn't mean to click that. It didn't go through good. Australia. Okay. Interesting. Okay. So still clear winner here. Shiba Inu up against these assets. Shiba Inu still the clear winner. Let's remove these. And let's put some other ones in here. PLC, okay. PLK and, okay, that's fair. Let's try it real quick. PLK, LTC, just see if there's a difference. Nope, no difference there. And LTC, let's see. That's a good thought, Johan. I appreciate adding some good insight. No change to the charts, though. Still the top losers are those two, so interesting. No difference to the search trends there. All right, so let's pop over and let's take a look at some other ones here. All right, we're going to go Uniswap. Let's do Uniswap. We'll keep XRP in there because it's interesting to look at that and Tron because they're kind of similar. Let's go Uniswap, and then let's add Shiba Inu. Let's see what that does. So Shiba Inu way down here still. Still close. Shiba Inu still has the top spot here. XRP, Uniswap down there as well. So interesting, guys. This is pretty interesting information, if you don't ask me, huh? Can we see Tron Pad, please? Yeah, sure thing, Alan. Guys, I've been on here over 2 hours, but I'm feeling pretty good. I'm going to hang out for a little bit longer. I'll tell you what, though. I'm going to go to the bathroom real quick. I'd love to see 100 likes by the time I come back. All right, I'll be right back. Feeling pretty good, though. I'm going to stay on. I'm going to put this up so new people coming in know that I'm coming right back. There we go. Be right back, guys. Okay, welcome back. Excuse me. Try Ethereum Classic. Oh yeah, that's a good one. Stone. I hope not. Was that true? You guys can really? That's like that's a few rooms down the hall, really? All right, well. All right, let's get rid of Uniswap. Get that out of here. All right. I tried to be quick, De Silva. You know, crypto. What's up? We'll be consolidating for next month. I could see that. I could see it consolidating for a while. I think a lot more people are moving in, especially big money. A lot more big money's moving back into the stock market. You know. All right, I think we can get rid of. Well, I don't know. What do you guys think? Should we keep Tron and XRP? Let's keep it in there because they're kind of nice gauges. Because these are the two that have been two of the closest, actually. All right, so Ethereum Classic. I like that. Should we do ETC? Let's try that. ETC. Interesting. So there's Ethereum Classic. All right, let's type it in here too. Ethereum Classic. Lot less search there for Ethereum Classic. So a lot of people just using ETC. I think what happens is, honestly, I think a lot of people think ETC is Ethereum, but it's not. You know, but just by comparison, let's look at ETH. So look at that. Ethereum and Ethereum Classic are like getting very similar Google trends in the past 7 days. Now, what happens if we pull this out 30 days? Look at that. Ethereum Classic. Oh, no, Ethereum still has a little bit more, but it's close. Look at Shiba Inu, though, here. From May 10th to, May 18th. And still, here again, though, look at later. Look at June 3rd, June 4th. Still, here it is, June 7th. So it's a couple days behind. It takes them a couple days for them to, get this data. Alonge Lindo, how you doing? The Queen Rain, what's the purpose of this broadcast? That's a good question, the Queen. If you figure that out, let me know. No, I don't know. We're talking about Shiba Inu. We're talking about all things crypto. We talk about stocks and talk about a whole host of stuff. So if it's your first time here, hit the like button. Welcome to the community. Georgie, Shib on top. You better believe it. Top of the world. Alan, what's up? Arjun, VO protocol up 30% last 24 hours. Wow. Interesting. Ethereum Max, huh? All right, let's take out these two here. Tron and XRP. But remember those ones because they've been killing it. All right, so let's go back to our 7-day chart because that'll get our Ethereum Max. What's the ticker symbol for that? Ethereum Max. Somebody will put that in chat. We'll see what this does though. This was probably the night of the fight, right? June 6th. Wasn't that the night of the fight? Was that Saturday night? I think it was. I'm looking up. Was that Saturday? Yeah, it was. Or no, it was Sunday. But it's interesting because a lot of pop here on Sunday on Ethereum Max. Emax needs to hurry up. So okay, Emax. Let's try that. Okay, similar. So Ethereum Max actually got a little bit more, but or Emax actually has a little bit more overall, but Ethereum Max popped. Interesting, but still none bigger than Shiba Inu. Even Ethereum can't touch it. Now, when we take all these out and we just look at the two top dogs, actually, here's what we're going to do. I want to look at this. I want to look at ETH. I want to look at BTC. And I want to look at Doge. So there you go. Shiba Inu, Doge, and Ethereum, all similar, but Shiba Inu has more interest. More overall interest. Shiba Inu 19, 14 to 16. BTC with a ton there. Interesting, isn't it? BNB. Oh, the Queen Reign, I'm sorry. I just say man, like, yeah, sorry. I just say it like as a filler word. No harm, no foul. So BNB, wow. That's interesting. BNB is up there above Shiba Inu in the past 7 days. All right, now let's have some fun real quick. AMC. Look at that. Holy cow. Hasn't even loaded up yet. Tron Pad, we'll check that out, Alan. Tron Pad. Look at that. Look at AMC. Unbelievable. All right, Tron Pad. Sure, should we just do it like this? That's how you had it in there. Tron Pad getting crushed. Getting demolished. ETH will end up like MySpace unless ETH 2.0 could save it. MySpace. Chubby Inu. Christian Gonzalez. What's up? Chubby Inu. Now that's one I'll look at. Chubby Inu. All right, there you go. Chubby Inu getting crushed. Yeah, let's do ADA, actually. That's a good one because it's the actual ticker symbol, huh? We only looked at Cardano, I think, originally. That's a good one. I did too many day trades for AMC, got a 90-day block. Really? Still made 2,000 though. Which platform was that on, Johnny? Just curious. Wow, look at ADA. Now that's interesting. All right, so let's go look at ADA because a lot of people searching this up. Indonesia. Wow. Fourth biggest country in the world. I wonder if that's part of like their language though. I wish I knew what this stuff meant. So we might be picking up something that's a little off there. That's why I did Cardano. You know, I wonder if we can do ADA Cardano. Okay. Now what happens when we change just this? So what's this interest level? What happens when we just take out? Does it go up? Yeah, it goes up a little bit. Okay. So there you see it's pretty tight. Cardano. Right in there. Interesting. Okay, so that was fun. That's pretty neat. Taking a look at these search trends. So here, let's do one more round here of this. BTC, the Doge, and Cardano. All right, y'all, we got about 160 some odd people in here, only 91 likes, so we need to pump that up. We need at least to get to 100. I want to see that 3-digit like number. That helps us out a lot. All right, so what other ones can we put in that are predominant that we're missing? Are we missing any? Yeah, BNB we got. How about that though? Shib's getting all that love in the 41th, but 41st, 41th. I just said 41th. Oh, how about Telecoin? Let's do Tel. Oops. Let's do Tel. What's Saturna? I have a feeling how this is going to turn out, but we'll look at it. We'll look at it for you, 7,000. Oops, I spelled it wrong. All right, so Saturna's getting crushed. Sorry, 7,000. Telecoin, though. Now, is that picking up something different? Let's do Telcoin. Is it Telcoin or Telecoin? Telcoin. I guess that's the way it sounds. Telcoin. Okay, so Shib's crushing those. Telcoin's got more love than Saturna, though. But we'll see what where it's coming from here by region. Australia on Telecoin. Some negative interest in Brazil. Very minimal interest kind of spread out everywhere. Okay. Shiba Inu, we've seen that. Saturna. Interesting. Poland. I don't know if that's an actual word in a language, though. That's the question. So Telecoin, that didn't produce much. AMI, that's a good one, Josh. Appreciate that, my friend. Nathan, what's up? We looked at Solana, but we'll take a look at it just on this comparison. We'll put Solana and OMI in there. AMI. Let's do AMI. If not AMI, then try eComi. Yeah, I was thinking that too. eComi, Comi, eComi. Let's see. eComi. All right, we put eComi in there, and it's still getting crushed. So Shib just continues to have high search interest. I mean, we've been doing this for the past month, and that search interest, you know, it's gone down a little bit. It's kind of leveled off, but still very high. Still very high. That says something about the community. How about H-bar? Forgot about H-bar. Let's put that in there. What's up, Kester? Welcome. Welcome, everybody. If you're new here, welcome to the community. Smash the like button here on your way inside the door, and that's getting crushed. H-bar is getting crushed. Welcome, welcome. Tech Howdy, what's up? RDD coin, HRM. I feel like these aren't big enough. They're not going to really do anything. Like in terms of the searching. Now, let me try Aave just for the heck of it, because it is pretty well known. Aave. Okay, so that's up there. Yeah, see, Aave is a little bit higher. Still getting crushed. Let's try Matic instead of Polygon. So let's take out, what's the biggest loser? eComi is the biggest loser. Let's take eComi out of there. And let's try Matic. Matic. I think that's going to be a tight one. Yeah, look at that. So when you do Matic and Shiba Inu, now let's go down and look and see what's all the fuss about with Matic. All right. See, we're learning some stuff here. Okay, so Argentina, interested in Polygon. Look at this. Turkey. Thailand. Vietnam, Japan. Oops, I clicked it. You got to be really touchy with this. All right, so let's go down and just look at Matic. Indonesia. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Alan, what's up? Hex? I think we looked at that. We'll look at that one more time. I think we might have, though. So Hex is up there. Now, I don't know if it's picking up. The problem is this could be other parts of other languages, right? So that could be a little off, but hey, no matter what it is, still not as high as Shiba Inu. So there you go. No set timing, just get notified by YouTube, subscribe. There you go. There you go. Oh, when is the opening date for the daily broadcast? Like, when will I have it set and schedule? You know what? It's kind of up in the air right now, but it'll probably be sometime later this summer, like in August. So here's the thing. I'm moving, so I don't know exactly when that'll be. That's going to be a whole week-long process. I'm back and forth right now because I'm going home quite a bit to see family and things like that. So it's kind of hard for me to get to a set schedule right now, but eventually I will have a schedule mapped out when I go live. But right now you can just follow me on Twitter. It's at Z_Humphreys on Twitter. So here, actually, I have it up over here. Let me pull this over real quick so you can see that. And then give me a follow over there, Queen, and you'll know exactly when I go live as soon as that loads up. So there it is down here, bottom left. It's at Z_Humphreys. You could follow me over there. All right, so Pond is up and coming. Okay, let's take a look at it. We don't need this. We don't need that. Adam, Johnny Crypto, can you check AMP token? Do Hex coin. All right, we could do that. If it'll let me. I don't know what the heck's going on here. Here, let's refresh this. There's a lot of data on this page, so a lot of times it does freeze up even when I'm looking at it when I'm not streaming. What else do we got? Check out Nayib Bukele tweets. Okay, we can take a look at that, Sal. We will take a look at those tweets. If something will load up here. AMP is one I don't have yet. Yeah, AMP, I don't have that one either. Nathan Tucker, we've seen that one. I don't want to type it in. Look at Kai Green in the Shiba offices talking strategy like my man. Oh, shoot. That's going to be hilarious. Richard the Great with a hell of a comment there. He's one of our avid listeners. All right. So let's look up Naib's tweets here. Hopefully it comes up. Wish CZ would give us a heads up on new coin listings. Yeah. I don't know what the heck's going on. None of this stuff. This must be the issue. Because it's not letting me. All right, we're gonna X out of that for right now because that's a lot of data trying to be processed with those trends. But you're right, probably looking at Hex coin. But you guys can all do this on your own time too. We'll do this again on stream. You know, we can really learn a lot that way though. It's pretty cool. Anthony, what's up? Flexa AMP. Let's see. Alexa, stop. You know who thought I was talking to her. VetChain and Vetch AI also. What's happening with EOS? EOS. Oh, interesting. Here we go. So this is out of El Salvador here. Getting some interesting insight. I've just instructed the president, our statewide owned geometric electric company, to put up a plan to offer facilities for Bitcoin mining with very cheap, 100% clean, 100% renewable, zero emissions energy from our volcanoes. Interesting. That's interesting. Our engineers just informed me that they dug a new well. Wow, look at that. Zero emissions geometric energy from our volcanoes. Starting to design a full Bitcoin mining hub around it. Wow. Let's see if he said anything lately. Oh, Josh, we pulled it up. We pulled up AMC on the graph. Dude, it's catastrophic. It crushed everything. Literally, that was the only asset aside from Bitcoin that is higher than Shiba Inu right now on the search trends. We didn't look at GME though. I'm assuming GME would be up there too. But dude, it's crazy. I mean, the amount of people searching for AMC, it was insane. XRP going to kill it after court case ends. I think they probably will have a nice run in it, Tucker. I think so too. I said on the stream either last night or the night before, I could see it getting to 250 in this run, like this year. 6 hours ago, Bitcoin, look at that. That's pretty epic. That's straight out of the Bitcoin crew. Look at that. It's pretty sweet. All right, so there you go. The president of El Salvador talking about setting up mining. Very cheap mining too, 100% clean, 100% renewable. Zero emissions energy from our volcanoes. That's pretty cool. That's pretty sweet. 41 position, recovering from the dip. Shib at 41 position. Yeah, Don, exactly. You know, everything's kind of still recovering, but 41 ranked. Still sitting at 73.25. Don, please, I feel hesitant buying more Shib. Please advise. So I haven't bought in a long time, Don. We've been in this consolidation period. Even through the dips, I've been holding. So last time I bought was when it went down like 2 weeks ago, I think. I've got 30 mil. I've been holding those for a while. So that's kind of my feeling on it. Okay. Right now I'm in hold mode. I'm planning on holding it for a while though. So we're green now. We're green up over 2%. So I'd like to see that there in the 24-hour period. That's nice. Stone says no more Shib. What do you mean, man? You don't like Shib? El Salvador will be a shining beacon for all the world. Yeah, I think so too. I think so too, Eric. I think a lot of people will follow. Adam, agree with Stone. All right, so no more Shib talk. Can you check out OSM? Kester, buy now. It's like 50% off. Wait a year and then see. All right, so we'll keep that up. Let's go back to the Google Trends, see if we can load this back up, because I'm getting the feeling that a lot of people want to see the Google Trends again. Am I right? Too mainstream Shib like Doge. What about Mana? Yeah, that's a good point too. All right, so we're going to pull up the Google Trends here again, because let's see what's up. You guys want me to go back to this? This is pretty cool, actually. Make sure you guys hit the like button too on your way in if you haven't hit it. Let's get up to 125. Can we get up to 125 likes in the next 2 minutes? 850. By 850, if we get to 125 likes, I'll keep rolling, because we're closing in on 2.5 hours. So if we get 15 likes in the next 2 minutes, we'll keep streaming. Mana, old news. Adam. Nice. Shine the light. I like the name, man. Shine the light. All right, Shiba. 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 Shiba Inu. All right, so Mana. Let's try Mana though. Decentraland. Actually, is that how you spell it? Decentraland? Is that right? Where is Decentraland? Decentraland. That's it. Where'd it go? All right, we're going to put Decentraland in there. Yeah, it's getting crushed. That's the past 12 months, but here, let's do past 7 days. Past 7 days. Yeah, it's getting crushed. All right, Mana. Mana. Okay, so Mana's got a little bit more search, but again, that could be part of a language. But even that, Shiba Inu is still higher up on the charts. Okay, let's see here. See if what other ones we haven't put in yet. Bum bum bum. Algorand. You got in at 130, Adam. That's brutal, man. I mean, I would just hold it, man. I think it'll come back. Just hold it. You only lose if you sell, right? You only lose if you sell. Well, we didn't reach our goal. We wanted to get to 125. We got close. So if we get to 125 in the next minute, we'll keep it rolling. See what I'm doing here? Have you looked into Pink Panda at all? Looks promising. New SafeMoon type coin. I haven't looked into that. Shine the light. I've heard some people talk about Pink Panda. Here, you know what? Let's do this. I want to get an idea if we just compare it to Doge and Dogecoin. So there's Doge. 7 days. This is the United States, though. United States only. So Dogecoin in the US past 7 days, way higher than Shib. Interesting. Now we go to the worldwide. Still Dogecoin. Okay. So Dogecoin's still getting a ton of love. So that's the one. Dogecoin, BTC. Let's just do Bitcoin. Look at that. Look at that gap. So Bitcoin. Wow. That's pretty crazy, huh? Doge and Shiba Inu down there. All right, guys. I think I'm probably going to wrap it up here in a few. This is a long stream, over 2.5 hours. So appreciate all the likes. See you, Queen. Have a good one. Shiba Inu Scam Coin Association. Nice name. Inu won't last till 2025. Yeah, we'll see. If it goes down all the way, then I'll hold it all the way down, man. 126 likes. Check. Feg. Nice. Check Feg. All right, just for you, Bundy. Just for you, Bundy. We'll hang in there for a few. Okay. So we're going to check Feg. All right, let's check it out. Alan, no problem, man. Thanks for stopping by again. Always fun. So there's Feg. Yeah, it's not even on the radar. Not even on the radar. Adam, check AMP real quick, please. AMP. Let's check it. AMP. Thanks, Bundy. Appreciate the subscribe. And appreciate you also hopefully liking up the stream. Hopefully you come back soon. Don P, they need to burn more Shib coins. Too many left. Yeah, I know. Imagine if the first batch wasn't, you know, already burnt. Okay, there's AMP for you. So a little bit of interest. A little bit higher than Doge, actually. That's interesting. AMP. About the same, a little bit higher than Doge and Shiba Inu. So that's interesting. Let's look at AMP. AMP on Coinbase. Okay, so that's we're getting the right traffic. Australia, United States, Pakistan, a lot of interest. Interesting. That was a good one. That was a good one. Shine the light. I just got here. I was number 125. Hey, man, that's cool. I appreciate it. It's hitting Coinbase tomorrow. Okay, gotcha. HODL token, we looked at that. Let's make it all one word, though, because we didn't do that, Harold, before. Let's do HODL token, all one word, just to see. Big hitter. I like it, Adam. Appreciate dropping some knowledge, man. So HODL token getting destroyed. Now, if we do HODL token, it's a little bit better. But still getting hammered. Still getting hammered, so not a lot of traffic yet. Celebrities just need to help. Ronaldo and The Rock can help push this. Yeah, they could. I mean, any celebrity could, really, right? Phil, I bought into Coin last week. Not sure if y'all remember. $100 now, $500. Phil, my advice, man, on that, like I don't know where that is on the charts, but I would just get it out of there, man. You beat the system. That's my opinion, Phil. I'm not going to tell you what to do, though. That's what I would do. But I mean, unless you have a really good indication, because if it's still way at the top of the peak, just know that eventually what goes up must come down, especially with these community coins. Vitalik's having talks with Elon. Yeah, they kind of, Vitalik mentioned Elon in the podcast he was on with Lex Friedman not too long ago. And then Elon came on and actually agreed with what he had to say. So it's interesting. And now he's pushing ETH 2.0 to next year now. Might be Doge ETH 2.0 thing going on. That'll be interesting. I hope so. I'm staking my ETH. I'm staking my ETH, Johnny. So we'll see what happens. I like the idea behind HODL. It's not doing too good, though. Yeah, I mean, a lot of these community coins, it's tough. I only have two right now. I have Doge and I have... I've got Shiba. Good advice, taking out my initial investment. Yeah, at least that, Phil. I think that's a good move. Take out the initial investment at least. That's not a bad move. Pretty soon, one day, all countries and celebrities will be at all about crypto soon. We'll be the damn rich. Yeah, I feel you, bro. I feel you. Jerry, what's up? Hey, Zach, what's up, bro? Loving these prices, dipping discounts all day. Just took a nice position in ICP for $82 a coin, all over that. Got into Anchor also. What do you think? Not a huge fan of ICP yet. It almost seems like it's anti-crypto in a way. And then Anchor, I like. Anchor's down in like the top 100 still. I do like Anchor, I'm not invested in either one. But hey, Jerry, that's okay. If you're bullish on those, go with it, man. Go with it. If you got some good reasoning as to why you're going in those, you feel comfortable with it, run with it, brother. Clem, sounds like Elon will partner with ETH. Wondering if Shib could partner with someone. Any thoughts? I'll tell you what, guys. If you guys keep blowing up this chat, I'm gonna have to stay on stream for a little bit. Wondering if Shib. I think so. I think so, Clem. Welcome back, too. Shine the light. HODL's one of the only tokens with double rewards. Get BNB and more HODL tokens, both for holding. Interesting. Okay. Always take some profits. That way you can buy the dips. Yeah, exactly. Ethereum Max, any thoughts? Not a fan. I know Floyd was pushing it, George, but I like Ethereum, man. I like Ethereum just straight up. That's the asset I like. Personally, that's just me. Okay. Adam says, stay on. All right, if I stay on, we got to get these likes up to 140. 140 likes in the next 5 minutes. All right, 140 likes next 5 minutes. So what, 9:03? And then I'll stay on for another 5 minutes, and I'll ask for another 10 more likes. Who can we get back? Who can we get to? Who can we get to back Shiba? Oh, okay, gotcha, Jesse. Who can we get to back Shiba? Well, there's some celebrities talking about it, that's for sure, right? We do have some, but not a lot of high-profile names, you know? So the more high-profile names, the better, you know? Johnny Crypto, thumbs up. Man, we're almost there, 145. Jeez, oh man. Let me sign into my other 50 logins. Nice, Clem. Nice, bro. I don't think do we miss any asset? Let's just look at Bitcoin actually real quick, because we haven't looked at that one. Just general Bitcoin interest. Okay, we'll stay on for a little bit. We're up over 145. That's cool. All right, you guys know the push now. It's 160 by 905. 160 by 905. If we get to 160 by 905, we'll keep it rolling. All right, so U.S. very kind of muddling interest actually, but I guess it's really spaced out. El Salvador, a lot of searches on El Salvador. Salvador, Bitcoin, El Salvador, here's the president. Bitcoin legal tender. It's almost all related to that. FBI, Bitcoin, Elon, Bitcoin conference. Okay. Let's look at the related queries to Doge. Clover Health Stock, Wendy's, Clove Stock, all related to Doge. Tesla accepting Dogecoin. You think that'll actually happen one day? You think Tesla will eventually accept Doge? Workhorse. Workhorse is really being shorted right now. BlackBerry, same thing. Zomedica. BNGO. Hey, what's up? BNGO. Let's go. I really like BNGO. What did it do today? Hopefully this will load up for me. I want to check BNGO real quick. ADA. What's your thoughts on Cardano? Cardano? Rune coin. All right, so what the hell do I want to check? BNGO. So I got all my BNGO over at Webull. It's been doing really good lately. At least yesterday I had a nice pop. I think it was up today too a little bit. No, it was back down a little bit. Okay, so the 1 week though had this nice pop here on the 7th. But overall, I'm doing nice on this one. This is one that I really like. It's a low market cap, but not really I wouldn't consider this a penny stock anymore. Anytime you get up over $1 billion in market cap, I don't really consider it a penny stock. So genomics is a big area of the future. I really like BNGO. This thing got up to, you can also get an ETF, a few ETFs with this in it too, but I kind of like the asset as itself, as a standalone. But BNGO got up to 1557, so we're well off the high. It's one I like. I mean, it got as low as, what's the low point here? 441 on May 13th. I didn't get it that low, but I did add some at like 6, like right in here, over on Webull. It might have been actually like back over here when it was 6, or here. I think this is when I initially opened my position, somewhere in the 7 range, 697, and then I added more. So I'm okay with this. 770. It's doing pretty good. Okay, ADA is my main play. Don't sell, won't sell. Nice. I like it, man. ADA, don't sell, won't sell. Where is ADA? 162. Of course we're at 162. Love it. We love that. Polygon. Yeah, we looked at Polygon on the charts and Matic. Matic had some decent search trends, Bruce, but not a ton. Matic's up a little bit though, 4%. Theta's still up 10%, pushing up near 10 bucks again. Look at VeChain, y'all. Look at VeChain and ETH Classic. But VeChain up to 12 cents. This thing dipped below 10 cents yesterday. That's how quick things can change. Pretty crazy. All right, we'll take one last look. Oh, Bitcoin up over 37. Love to see that. A lot of great partners, Poly. Oh, yeah. Telecoin. Big gainer. Zcash actually doing some good things. Ethereum Classic. Dun, dun, dun. Look at VeChain. Love to see it. All right, look at Bitcoin Gold. Wow. Bitcoin Gold up 51.5%. Jeez. Wowzers. Bum, bum, bum. You think Solana's going to get that high, Stone? Maybe. Maybe. All right, y'all. Hey, it was a good stream. Had fun. Man, this might be the longest stream I've ever done. This is pushing 3 hours. I'm getting a little wore out. So, hey, guys, hit the like button on your way out. This is always fun. Had a good time. Appreciate each and every one of you for stopping by. And I learned something new today. Hopefully you did too. And see you in the next one. See you in the next video. Take care, everybody.